Well, I do, but I don't choose to. Grab George. Grab George for a second. Quick presentation.
Say that we're really proud of you and your effort to raise awareness for organ transplanting, and we'd like to give you a check of $500 and in your pursuit to make a positive difference. Thank you.
Chris.
Oh, that's okay. So good luck. Best of luck. I'm sure we'll see you on the
Keep in touch with him on his website.
Give him what's
Oh, I got it.
This is a bus, and the teacher is going to be the leader for the walk. I have a teacher.
Go later, Kelly.
I only joined on like 15 minutes ago because this is the last minute.
Okay, guys?
Ellen's got a CP at the University of Essex looking at their ABLE project.
Okay, guys, if I can have your attention, we are getting ready to go. This is Kristopher Knowles. And this is Mr. George Martello. He's Chris's manager. They'll be walking with us, quite obviously. So how it's going to work is there's going to be a police escort leading us down towards Bayview. I'll be followed by the camper.
Yeah, you'll be in front of the motor home. Outside, there will be a police car at the front, leading the way in the police car at the back to make sure you can cross the intersection.
And we ask that you guys please walk safely, stick towards the road.
ready, Kelly?
Yeah, for what?
Get right in front of that auditorium.
I want to get a quick picture of this.
A long time ago.
We're good? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kristopher Knowles! To raise awareness about the lack of availability of transplantable organs. Kristopher is a brave individual, a courageous individual, and a strong individual. He's also a nice guy. I was walking with him for the last hour. And so, to begin today's assembly, I would like to introduce Shang Gilmore, who will be reading a letter from our MP, Brian Wilford.
Promote the importance of organ and tissue donation. Despite progressing medical research and technology, people from the walk of life are still vulnerable to terminal organ diseases. Programs such as Torch of Life and Step by Step enables those of us blessed with good health to become more aware of many challenges faced by those who are less fortunate. Your effort and dedication in raising awareness to diseases, Torch of Life and Step by Step enables those of us blessed with good health to become more aware of many challenges faced by those who are less fortunate. Your effort and dedication in raising awareness to diseases that no geographical or ethnic boundaries will benefit all mankind. As our world becomes more homogenized, so has the initiatives of all those who have contributed so much. On behalf of our community, I would like to thank Kristopher for carrying the torch for the many who are in desperate need of an organ transplant. Your contribution in this worthy cause will always be held in the highest regard. From Brian Wilford, MP of Oak Ridges.
And to continue to get the ball rolling, I'd like to introduce the next reader, who will be reading a fax from Mr. Frank Lees, member of Provincial Parliament.
This particular fax is intended towards Kristopher. Dear Kristopher, as a member of the Provincial Parliament for the riding of Oak Ridges, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for the millions of steps you are taking on behalf of all Canadians who, like yourself, are waiting for a transplant. I applaud your dedication and your courage as you proceed across Canada, raising awareness of the crucial need for organ donors. Everyone you meet is indeed a potential donor, and my sincere hope is that your brave initiative will motivate our fellow Canadians to obtain and complete their donor cards. Your courage is the endeavor qualifies you as a true Canadian hero, and I wish you Godspeed as you continue your journey. Yours sincerely, Frank Lees, MPP, Oak Ridges.
For Kristopher's journey, not only is he raising awareness about the lack of availability of transplantable organs, but he's also fundraising to
improve research efforts into the matter. And so, not only have we been doing fundraising at school, but other businesses have also been contributing towards this noble cause. Now, to call upon Shannon and Ashcan, who will be presenting a check in the sum of $150 from the Office of Children's Lawyers. And they say, in a sent message, "Good luck, Christopher, and our prayers are with you." And the letters and good wishes just keep pouring in. Our next letter is from the town of Richmond Hill.
To Chris, on behalf of the mayor and members of council of the town of Richmond Hill, I would like to add our encouragement and well wishes as you endeavor to visit 250 communities across this great country, raising awareness for organ donation.
We know that your challenge will be great, and we wish you courage and strength. Canadians need to be made aware that they can give the ultimate gift by signing their donor card and making their families aware that should the circumstances arise, that they are prepared to be a donor. My donor card is signed, and I encourage you all to make this selfless step and help make Kristophers Wish come true. Our best wishes for your journey and our hope for your health in the future. Sincerely, Lynn K. Foster, Ward 4 Councillor. Moving on. To ensure that Kristopher remembers that he was actually at Bayview over the course of his journey, sorry, I forgot to mention something. This is his 35th day walking on this journey, and he has 319 more days to go. And so, after those 319 days, to make sure that he does remember Bayview and you guys, we have prepared a small gift as a token of our appreciation for his efforts and to help him. I would now like to call upon our principal, Mrs. Green.
Good afternoon. We expect Christopher to wear that Bayview t-shirt through many of the towns and cities that can go across Canada. And we want to thank you very much for being here today to be behind a cause that's so important to all of us, especially to young people and their families here that have had members that need a donation, an organ donation. He really represents to me what teenagers are really about, because we have many teenagers right here, approximately 550 I think right in this gym, who are very giving, very empathetic, and they mobilize each other every day to do something for somebody else. We're in awe of your vision to undertake such a vast commitment to walk across Canada. Sometimes we can't even get the students here every day, but he's going right across Canada. We think this is a big enterprise. It is your optimism, passion, and fortitude that gives us hope for standing behind a cause so you're so knowledgeable about it by actually doing something about it. It takes inner strength to trek across a country, especially one that is so flat, hilly, and mountainous, in places and on a daily basis to meet strangers and to ask for their support. We are very proud that you stopped here at Bayview. I'm very proud of our students because in 2 days they have done amazing things to support your cause. So thank you very much, and thanks to our students.
Now, as you may or may not have noticed, we were brought into the gym by this good fellow on his bike. I don't know what it is actually, but I hope he'll tell us. So now I'd like to introduce magician Guy Goodwin.
Actually, it's Guy Simmons from Bayview High School, by the way. Thank you. Guy Simmons from Bayview High School. A lot of you are wondering what I'm doing here on this thing. Well, this is a magic flying carpet. So for any of you that have never seen a man on a flying carpet before, you can now say that you have. Now, I want to from a similar problem as Jamie. He doesn't have any kidneys. He's 30 years old, he just turned 30. He's a professional magician. That's his only way of sustaining himself and his family. His young daughter, has cerebral palsy. We're holding a magic show for him on February 27th, and we hope to raise awareness for organ donation, bronchiolitis, which is a disease of the kidneys. And we're going to go by and entertain at the York Central Hospital as well. So if you see the poster up, it's Jamie Gilbert live, and we hope that you'll all take care of yourselves and never find yourself in a position like Kristopher or Jamie. And please sign your organ donation cards. And it's you, the future, that are going to find a way to grow organs so that we don't have to worry about having a transplant problem. Thank you very much.
The next individual that I would like to call to the podium is an individual who I've had the opportunity to work closely with as we've been planning this portion of Kristophers' journey. He's contributed countless numbers of hours, time, and efforts towards making this event possible. And so I hope that you will join me in congratulating and thanking Kristophers' manager, Mr. George Marcello.
Thank you, Buzz. First of all, I want to introduce the team that's helping Chris along the way. To my right is Kelly, and that's Chris's dad. Can you give a round of applause? And beside Kelly is Assistant Road Manager Biliary Atresia. Can you also bring him in? I also want to thank your school for arranging a wonderful reception, one that I know Chris is going to cherish for a very long time. That was a pretty cool entrance, wasn't it, Chris? It's actually one of his favorite songs, too, right? We Are the Champions. What I also want to do is I want all the walkers that walk today with Chris this afternoon to please stand up and give him a round of applause for walking his successful journey. Are you guys tired? No? You can do another 4 kilometers? How about joining Chris on his campaign? I don't know if your teachers would allow that. Well, you can't forget school. It's very important. I also want to thank the Markham Holiday Inn for providing accommodations for Chris and his dad while they've been in the area. And I want to thank Kathy Halpern for help initially. I think she was one of the first people I talked to at your school to help organize this. And I especially want to thank the president of your student council, Abbas Pancher. You guys have been terrific. You know, at the beginning they said that if we were going to visit schools, that people
students like yourselves would not be receptive to this issue, because it is kind of a yucky subject. You know, nobody wants to think about what's going to happen to them after they die. It's a yucky subject, you know. But what I can see in this auditorium today, and the reception that Chris has got, it's not a yucky subject, right? No. What do we think about organ and tissue donations? Do we support it? Your school, along with hundreds of other schools right across our beautiful country, are supporting organ and tissue donations. Together, we are going to address this shortage. Together, the country is going to hear the youth. Do you understand that? The youth, because the youth is going to become the voice of our country. Does everybody agree? Presently, Canada has one of the lowest rates in the world. We're going to change that. We're going to get Canada to the top. Canada's going to have the highest rate of organ and tissue donation soon. And we're going to hope every student here is going to think about signing that donor card, and then when the time's right, when you find the right time, discuss this wish with your family. It is a very sensitive issue. Find the right time, talk to mom and dad, family, even your friends, how important this issue is to you. I want to also add a very sad note, and this is part of the reality. Yesterday at Turner Fenton Secondary or Vocational School in Brampton, we made a little prayer for an 8-month-old baby. His name was Joshua Masses. He was suffering with the same disease that Kristopher suffered with, Biliary Atresia. And he was very, very yellow at 8 months old. And his family approached me to make a prayer for their baby, because they were hoping for a liver transplant to save his life. I have the unfortunate task to announce that young Joshua passed away last night. And the family told me the news this morning, and I promised that I was going to announce that to the students here at Bayview Secondary School. We're praying that young Joshua is finding his way to heaven. We're also going to pray that we're not going to lose anybody else, especially when they're that young. And that's why I'm proud, along with many others, to be part of the Kristophers Wish campaign, so that we can go from community to community to make this very important announcement, so Chris can bring this very important message to everyone right across the country. Terry Fox had a dream when he first started his campaign. His dream was for every Canadian to donate $1 so that we can find a cure for cancer. Kristopher has a similar dream. His dream is to hopefully inspire every Canadian so that they become an organ donor. And if that happens, we can save the nearly 4,000 Canadians that are presently on the waiting list. I want to thank Peel Regional Police Department for offering an excellent police escort. Are they here today? No, they probably had some busy. Please give them a round of applause.
all the staff, the students that are here present, please give yourselves a round of applause for taking part in an important initiative. Thank you. I would now like to take this opportunity to continue with the thank yous, just in case I don't get a chance later on. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Ms. Halpern, our staff advisor, and the members of your student council who have put countless hours towards making this happen. So please give them a round of applause. Next, I would like to thank the Step-by-Step Foundation and the organizer of Kristophers Wish for giving us the opportunity to hold this event, to bring this event to Bayview, and hopefully to enlighten you guys on the matter. So please thank them. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the student council to thank, on behalf of the student council and Step-by-Step, to thank you guys, the staff and students of Bayview, who made this possible and who fundraised endlessly for the last 2 days. We will be announcing the figure soon. So thank you very much. Please congratulate yourselves. And now I think it's the moment you've been waiting for. So far, whenever we talk about Kristopher Knowles, we talk about how he's a teenager in need of a liver transplant. But what I found out today when I walked with him is that he's a Leafs fan, partly a Leafs fan, and a Knicks fan. I found out that he enjoys playing Xbox, sports games on Xbox. I found out that he likes girls. And he is available, ladies, so if you are interested. And so, I'd like to take this opportunity, if you are interested. And so, I'd like to take this opportunity to give him the chance to say what he has to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Kristopher Knowles!
Thank you, guys. Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I'm 13 years old. I need a liver. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. I have a wish. My wish is to walk across Canada to help 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. Please take this home and tell your family. I encourage everybody in this room to sign the cards. And if you even are thinking of it, you guys are a hero. You'll be my hero especially. Please don't take your organs to heaven. God knows we need them here. And Kristophers with an S at the end, _wish@hotmail.com. Thank you.
I'm afraid I did forget to thank two groups of people. First of all, I forgot to thank the walkers. They were awesome. We had a lot of fun. We got a lot of orange honking from everybody else that was on the street. So please join me in thanking them. And okay, we're almost done. There are about 3 more things left on the agenda. First of all, we're going to make a presentation from the Student Council on behalf of the student body and staff at Bayview Secondary School. And we'll follow this with a short question and answer session. So if you guys have questions for Kristopher, you'll have the opportunity to ask them. And so, over the last 2 days, you might have heard me on the announcements urging you guys to please contribute to this noble cause. And I'd like to welcome the Student Council with our check. And I am pleased to announce that thanks to you guys, the students and staff, we've raised over $1,000 for Kristophers Wish. I would like to present this to Kristopher, who, if he turns it around, made a sign on behalf of the Bayview students and staff. So please, another round of applause for Kristopher. I love taking pictures, so I'll try to get as many as possible. Okay, so, Chris, you ready? Yeah, okay. So if you do have any questions for Kristopher, you want to walk around with the mic? Stay here. Okay, so he'll just walk around. If you have a question, please raise your hand. I'll point to you guys and you can ask a question. So anybody have any questions for Kristopher about anything at all? Daniel.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, I don't know your name.
George Mitchell, when he walked through Sarnia, he was telling about organ and tissue donation and how to say that men, women, and children don't have a waiting list. But when he said that, he inspired me to, so I asked him if I could walk across Canada, and now I'm doing it.
For those who didn't hear, the question was, who was your idol and why? And so, after you ask your question, I will repeat it for the benefit of everyone, and then Chris will answer the question. Any other questions? Yes, Alex.
What's the last song?
The question was, what is the last
18, then you're able to sign your donor card with your consent. But if you're under 18, what we're urging students to do is to discuss the wish with their families so that they know your wish. And, like I said earlier, find the right time, and talk to them about your wish. And we're going to be providing your school with a lot of donor cards, and we have them in 12 different languages so that you can bring the donor cards home to mom and dad, okay?
Guys, I urge you to please take the opportunity to ask questions. This is once in a lifetime opportunity. Ask them. How did you get recognized?
How did Chris get recognized?
Yeah, how did you get recognized? Like one?
To Richmond Hill?
How did he meet you?
So how did you start walking?
Okay, well, when I met Chris in Sarnia, he expressed a wish to me that one day he wanted to carry the torch on that day.
Guys, I urge you to please take the opportunity to ask questions. This is once in a lifetime opportunity. Ask them.
How did you get recognized?
How did you get recognized?
How did Chris get recognized?
Yeah, how did you get recognized? Like one?
To Richmond Hill?
How did he meet you?
So how did you start walking?
Okay, well, when I met Chris in Sarnia, he expressed a wish to me that one day he wanted to carry the torch that he's been carrying across Canada, and he wanted me to be his road manager, and that was a few years ago. And after checking with his family if it was okay, with his doctor, and with his school, they all were behind him. So on January 8th, it was his big kickoff from his hometown, Sarnia, and that was day one. And we're going to be going throughout the whole country for the next 320 odd days. Oh, and Sarnia does have a nickname. I don't know if you people the students here are familiar about where Sarnia is. That's the home of Mike Weir, the famous golfer. Now, Sarnia has a nickname for Chris, and it's the little engine that can and will.
Woo!
Next question, come in.
Do you plan to go outside of Canada like the States or Europe?
I'm sorry?
Do you plan to go outside of Canada for your wish?
Do you plan to go outside of Canada to accomplish your wish?
Well, first we got to worry about Canada. What we're hoping is that what Chris is doing is going to gain international attention. We've already got calls from many states, Washington, California, Texas, and they know about Kristophers Wish. I even got a call from Saudi Arabia one morning, and they know about Kristophers Wish. So we're hoping as he's moving along that more and more countries will hear about it. And one day, well, right now, Chris he's got a beeper with him. And that beeper, we're all praying and hoping that beeper will go off, not by false alarm. One time he tricked his dad. And his dad almost got a heart attack. We're hoping it really goes off and he gets the call so he can get his transplant. And he can do a lot more things like play hockey and a whole bunch of other things. And then, yeah, I think we will have plans to probably take him to other countries and maybe do similar trips. Yeah, it's very possible.
Daryl? How much money have you raised so far and how much are you hoping to raise?
Well, that's a good question too. We we practically started on a zero budget. That means we practically started with no funds. And there's a lot of expenses on the road. Now, it's not about money. It's about bringing this very important message. The whole campaign is to hopefully make Kristophers Wish come true. And that's to inspire every single Canadian about organ and tissue donation. So it's not about money, but we need money so that we can pay for so many things like telephone bills, gas, food. It just goes on and on and on. So we need that money to make sure that we do finish the campaign. If we do get more, if we do have enough money to meet our budget on the road, and there is more money that is given to us, we're going to donate that money to the London Sick Kids Hospital for the transplant unit and Toronto Sick Kids Hospital for the transplant unit. Great.
While on his journey, how is Kristopher taking his education?
Well, I'm sort of taking correspondence and over the computer and webcam, and I have to write a journal every day, so yeah.
I think Amanda had a question. Can you tell us more about your illness?
Well, I was born with a disease called Biliary Atresia. It's a disease that on the liver, I was born without any of those tubes. I think it's called ductwork or whatever. And I was born without a common bile duct. And then they found out that I needed a liver right away. And so at 3 days after I was born, they did a surgery that I don't know what it was called, but it was called a Kasai procedure, and that was one of the surgeries that kept me alive. And then for the past 13 years, I've had 20 major operations to keep me alive, and every 3 weeks I used to go in for surgery to have these, I had various veins, these big blood vessels in my throat. And I go in every 3 weeks to get a band. And if they bust, I can like bleed to death, but it hasn't yet, so hoping I'll never. Now it's stopped, and I'm just waiting for my call to go in and get another scar. Something unusual.
Is this the best school you've ever been to?
It's the very best.
Oh, good. Yes. I'm sorry? What keeps you so positive?
All the students. Oh, every day. I don't mind.
The question was, do you have females asking for a hug often, every day? You really need to write down those tips for me, man. You're good.
I think cops have more tips than I do.
Sorry?
I said I think cops have more good tips than I do.
Thanks. Jared had a question. What are your future plans and goals? Sorry.
Well, my two things. One, I want to be a surgeon, and I want to be
Which provinces will you visit?
We're going to be visiting the 10 provinces across Canada. You know that Newett is a province too, eh? Don't forget that. You're being taught that, right? Okay, we're visiting the 10 provinces, Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, BC, Quebec, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. So we'll be visiting those provinces.
Sorry, what was that? How much longer do you have to wait for a transplant? Say? Sorry, what was that? How much longer do you have to wait for a transplant? How much longer do you have to wait for a transplant?
I think it was 2-3 weeks ago. My doctor walked with me in St. Thomas, and he said the kid that was first on the list, he got his liver 3 weeks ago, and they said I could get it at any time. But you know how doctors say that, like, because last time they said I was first on the list, and they said I'd get in about 3 weeks. 3 years has been gone by, and I still haven't got it yet. But I'm hoping in about a month or 2.
Any more questions, guys? Natasha? Guys, please. If you get your transplant in a month or 2, are you going to continue walking?
Well, not because I have to be in the hospital for, I think, and then I'll have a recovery for like 3 months. And then my brother, Robert, he finished the walk. He's gonna walk back, and then me and him will finish it together.
What's the question, sorry? Kara. When's your birthday?
It's April 29th in Saskatchewan.
Is that April 29th?
Yeah.
April 29th. April 29th. Any more questions? Yes, Lenny. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys would please be quiet. Thank you.
When he gets the phone call, what hospital is it?
When you get the phone call, what hospital will you go to?
Well, I'll be going to London Sick Kids. It's about walking me to the hospital.
Still have time for questions, guys. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Any questions, questions, questions? You guys are getting nervous. I'm probably going to lose.
He's probably waiting until he wants to ask more questions because he's too cheating.
Any questions that will not make him insult me? Any other questions at all? Yes, question? I'm so excited. Any other questions? You're setting up the table. Tisha! Oh, no, sorry. What's your favorite car in the whole wide world?
Car? Hummer with nice wheels.
Okay, they're setting up the table. Now I'm getting nervous. Okay. Any last questions? Wow. I'm sweating it. Shut up. Do you play any sports right now?
Well, I'm not out right now, but, well, I wasn't out before because of my liver. I wasn't allowed, they canceled me for playing any rough sports. But I used to play hockey, football, basketball, everything actually. And, well, last year I was, last year and the year before that, I was one of the best cross-country runners and track and field runners out of the whole school. There's this 1 kilometers that I beat before.
just got the news about that little baby this morning. It's insane.
But London's a great hospital.
Oh, yeah, the best.
And they would helicopter just get on wherever you are.
Isn't that a marvelous job with that young man?
You would never know how sick he is. He's in desperate need of a liver. Desperate need. He doesn't even look sick, does he?
No, but my neighbor's the same. No, that's the important thing. People don't always believe because they don't
On Monday and Tuesday, and then today at lunch, student individually. Yeah! Hey Chris, how did it go for He's like, did too many. I saw you on